The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Orlando Magic. Checking out the Magic, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league.
Apresentação muito torceu com a vitória de uma virada incrível. Um jogo que não dava para perder, mas perdeu.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Warriors in Oakland. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team fits when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
A look at the Magic starting group. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Houdini at the 5.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
It's the Nets now, after Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Lopez kicks to Cannon. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And so Cannon nails both of them. On defense, Brooklyn. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Houdini, and that one is stuffed right through.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Here's Houdini. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game. And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Here's Cannon. 14 points from him the last game against Golden State.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates. And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Brooklyn with the rebound. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home team just couldn't pull out the win.
And that was one that just got out of control for them. And when the lead got big, it almost seemed as if they just mailed it in.
Yeah, it appeared to me as well that they kind of gave in. And I understand it's hard to try to come back, but you've got to show more fight than they did.
Here's Houdini after the basket by Brooklyn. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. To the inside. Lopez with the block. Here's Cannon. 5 points in the game. Nets passing it around. Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cannon. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
To end the run, Houdini. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Young pass to Lopez. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Here's Houdini. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Well, what a boost this group has given their teams in the second half of the season with excellent rebounding from the small forward position. And you look at Hollis Jefferson. He does a great job inside. One of the top rebounders in the league.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Now, here's Lopez. A 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
All right, now, I want everyone here.
And checking out the numbers for Young. Since the All-Star break, he's been at work, averaging about 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Here's Houdini. He's got 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Unhindered, going all the way.
Whoa. Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he ends up missing both free throws. Here's Houdini. They get the rebound. That's tipped. Payne grabs the board.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Here's Houdini. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Jumper off the screen. And the pass to Hazania. Bangs home the trifecta.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Houdini. Passes it to Payne. Launches a 3. He goes up again. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And it's the Magic with the ball.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Knocks it loose. Here's Houdini. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. Such a wide open look. Azania's got 6. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Houdini. Tops in scoring, first in steals, and then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
So it's Orlando now, leading by 5. 1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks to Smith. Here's Larkin. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in Oakland. Here's Azania to the right side. And there's the feed to Payne. But they get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Smith. Here's Houdini. Another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, Greg. That's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Caldwell. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, for the Magic, a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Gordon. Harris comes in for Azania. Fox, he's checked in for Payne. And Houdini subbed in for Payton. They've got Livingston. He's out there with Shane Larkin. And it's Jerebko in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. No good from Houdini. Nets trail by 7. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 24 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. Looking at the game for Houdini, 10 points, and he produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
You know, in the first, I thought he did a really good job of putting pressure on the defense and creating opportunities at the foul line for himself. Not as much here in the second.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. In third, the Nets.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Here's the screen. Here's Livingston, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim.
Here's Houdini. He's got 12. Pass to Smith. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Smith's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Larkin. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Dishes to Livingston. That one's good.
Wow.
The Magic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Stevens.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
35 seconds left in the first half. The drive by Smith. His second shot goes in to a good start. 2 for 2.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here is Livingston. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Larkin, the pass to Caldwell. 5 on the clock. Here's Larkin. Off target from 3-point range.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all...
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or wow. And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Yeah, they've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Young, right side. From 13, and it falls over the rim and in. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Houdini. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. First in opponent field goal percentage, first in second chance points, and they're number 2 in rejections. This is a team that thrives on blocking shots and takes great pride in it.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
Both free throws good from Houdini. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Cannon. 7 points in the game. Screen by Young. Floats one. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Houdini. He's got 19.
And folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Lopez, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And looking now at some numbers for Cannon, breaking down his play since the All-Star break. 7 points a game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Nets trail by 13. And he converts the layup. Cannon's got 9.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
The Magic have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. And the basket good. He has 6.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offense.
Here are the Magic now. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. 5th best, Brook Lopez.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
And Young, here we go. Payne grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Payne's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Young dishes to Cannon. Screen by Young. Here's Cannon. 9 points in the game so far. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Gordon. For the finish, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I think think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Looking at the game Cannon has been having, 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got to...
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Here's Larkin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Looking to end the run. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Houdini. Shot on the wing. And an air ball on that one. Way off. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Down low, it's stolen. Here is Livingston, covered by Payton. Livingston kicks to Larkin. Out to the wing. Inside, off the screen, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston. Larkin's got his first basket of the night.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to move the court.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Nets trail by 17. Young out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Here's Houdini. Buries the 20-footer. Houdini's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Here's Cannon. Young with no one around. Cans the shot from the wing. The Magic leading by 17. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the three-point bomb.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Cannon can't hit.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the shot is good.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the middle, Lopez. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club. Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
All right, now, I want everyone here in the Barclays.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. There's the pass to Houdini from deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Cannon, the pass to Young. That's good. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The Magic leading by 21, and the foul goes on Isaiah Cannon. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Next foul call. Bledsoe. That's his 2nd personal foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Young comes over to help. In the corner, it's Harris. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. On the wing, Gordon. Tries again.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done.
Yeah, it seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And that's 11 points here for Thaddeus Young.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Off the screen. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Cannon dishes to Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Vucevic.
Lopez playing well. He's got 8 points and a block.
That free throw good from Lopez.
2 shots.
That one misses.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the back.
Bledsoe kicks to Cannon.
Ele é maravilhoso. E por isso eu gosto. Tenho certeza aqui, né? Diferencial.
To the paint, the wide open look here for Lopez. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Houdini. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
That's good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
The Magic leading by 20. Oladipo outside, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. There's the bucket. Good. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Got a piece of it. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Houdini. Rebound, Brooklyn. Young's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Screen by Young. Here's Cannon. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Cannon gets it to go.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Out to Harris.
Oh, bye.
A three. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass it
John
to
Livingston
shot.
is checked in for
a
Brooklyn.
great shot.
And the Magic making a change here as well. Payne, he's
We're
checked in
forcing
for
the issue
Victor
too much.
Oladipo. Livingston kicks to Young. And the layup falls.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Houdini. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And that one misses.
At the line for Freak. At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good. The Nets have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Lopez sets a screen for Bledsoe. Screen by Young. Shot off the screen. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hansbrough comes in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Fox in for Payne. Livingston passes to Stevens. There's the pick. He feeds it to Livingston. Larkin in the corner. 6 to shoot. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year, with 1 game left to play against the Nets.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Houdini. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Pass to Stevens. Feeds to Livingston. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stevens. Shoots it. Let's keep it alive. Caldwell. And a missed layup.
I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
The pass to Houdini. Here's Fox. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's amongst the boys tonight.
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
It sure felt like it, yeah.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire...
Fechar a live para abrir o próximo.